Let's talk about something absolutely incredible that's happening inside your body right this second. It's this hidden system of control, and it's powered by something you'd probably never guess.
Yeah, that's right. Metal. Not in some kind of sci-fi cyborg way, but in a way that's fundamental to you being alive. These tiny little elements, they're drawn from the earth, from the food we eat, and they are the true architects of our health, just quietly working in the background.
So that's what we're going to do in this explainer. We are going to pull back the curtain on these elemental workers. We'll identify them one by one, and we'll figure out the strange signals our bodies send when even just one of them goes off the job.
Okay, let's start with probably the most famous one, iron. Its whole job is tied to the most basic function of life. I mean, the very air that we breathe.
Think about that for a second. Every single breath you take is basically useless without iron. It's the key, the literal key that lets these tiny delivery trucks in your blood pick up oxygen from your lungs and then race it out to every single cell, from the tip of your brain to the tip of your toes.
So it makes sense then, right? When you're low on iron, that oxygen delivery service just slows to a crawl. And your body lets you know. You feel that fatigue, the dizziness, the headaches. And one of the weirdest signs of all is this strange craving to chew on ice. Scientists are still kind of debating why, but it is a classic warning sign that you're deficient.
And here's a fantastic little plot twist for you. The whole reason we associate iron with spinach, with characters like Popeye, it was all based on a typo. A simple, misplaced decimal point in an old study gave spinach this legendary reputation. The truth is, yeah, it has iron, but it's not the superpower we were all told it was.
All right, let's move on to our next set of engineers. These two minerals, they act like the master regulators of the entire system, magnesium and zinc.
Just look at this number and consider the sheer scale of magnesium's job. This, 300, that's the minimum number of critical chemical reactions in your body that absolutely depend on it. That's over 300 different tasks, from managing your muscles to regulating your sleep. It's incredible. You can think of them like this. Magnesium is the relaxer. It's what keeps your muscles from cramping up, your nerves calm, and your heartbeat nice and steady. Zinc, on the other hand, well, that's the healer. It's the one in charge of the repair crew, fixing wounds, fighting off germs, and even helping to grow your hair.
And just like with iron, your body sends out some pretty clear signals when they're running low. You know those annoying muscle twitches you get sometimes, or trouble sleeping? That could be your body asking for more magnesium. And if you notice a cut is taking forever to heal, or maybe your sense of taste seems a bit off, that might be a call for zinc.
And get this, dark chocolate is a fantastic source of magnesium. So that really intense chocolate craving you sometimes get, it might not just be a sweet tooth. It could actually be your internal system, your invisible engineers placing a very specific order for a crucial mineral. How cool is that?
Okay, next up, we've got a group of minerals that, and I'm not exaggerating here, form the body's entire electrical grid. Without them, no signals get sent, and, well, nothing moves.
It really is that simple. Potassium is the electricity that powers you. It controls the signals that are moving through your nerves and muscles. This means every thought you have, and this is crucial, every single beat of your heart is an electrical event that's powered by potassium. Now, when you think potassium, everyone thinks of bananas, right? Well, that's another one of those food myths. A simple potato, as long as you eat the skin, actually packs more of this essential electrolyte than a banana does. Surprising, isn't it? And then there's calcium. We tend to think of it as just bone material, something that makes our skeleton hard. But that's not the whole story. Your bones are an active bank account. Your body makes withdrawals from that account every single day to use calcium for things like nerve signals and muscle contractions. Finally, let's talk about sodium, the mineral with the bad reputation. We're always told less salt, less salt. But the truth is, it's a lot more complex than that. Sodium is vital for maintaining your body's fluid balance. And just like potassium, it lets your nerves fire. The real goal isn't elimination. It's all about balance.
This really shows why sodium is a tightrope walk. We all know too much can lead to problems with blood pressure, but too little is just as dangerous. Your nerve signals can start to fail, which can lead to confusion. It is this delicate balancing act your body is performing every single day.
So, after all that, what is the big picture here? What's the main takeaway from everything we've talked about? It's this, right here. Vitamins, they get all the attention, all the spotlight. But these minerals, iron, zinc, magnesium, potassium, they are the humble, silent machinery.
They're the gears, the wiring, the actual structural foundation that everything else is built on.
But you know what? The story of what our bodies depend on, it doesn't just end with elements from the Earth. There's another layer, another secret that might be even more surprising.
Just think about it for a second. We've covered the non-living elements. So what else is there? What other hidden force is absolutely essential for our survival?
The answer? Trillions of living organisms that are inside you right now. A whole ecosystem that we are only just beginning to understand. But that's a story for another explainer. Thanks for joining us.